Okay, so I wanted to show you all this right quick because I'm in a trade and I want to try to capture these as much as I possibly can for journaling purposes and for anybody interested in learning what I'm doing. Let's see. I'm thinking about trailing the stops right here so that way, at the least, whatever is above here will make that, especially since we were able to break beneath this low here. So we should be good. I'm thinking the lower high should start happening about right here, and then we should start breaking again. And I want to get to here. I took a loss yesterday. As you can see, equity is down at $1,808.50. We're back up, but I want to get as much out of here as we can before it goes down, before any retrace up, rather. I'm tempted to close now, but y'all, this is my problem. I close too soon because I see profit and then I watch it go exactly to where I want it to go. Now, granted, this can come up here and knock me out, but it's like I'm saying, if I don't learn to hold, I'm never going to see the full benefit of my entries and my framework. So that's what I'm trying to learn this week, all while passing this eval at the same time. So it's been interesting emotionally, because as you know, money gonna move you. It's gonna make you feel some type of way. That's for damn sure. But it's you versus you. You gotta see those emotions for what they are, just emotions, while still being logical enough to stick with your programming. And that's why I like trading because it brings out a certain level of focus in you, that makes you put your feelings on the shelf. It makes me understand a little bit why the field is male dominated. I don't think personally that they view their emotions the same way that we do. Not to say that they're not as emotional, because that's a damn lie. They're emotional, but they just utilize their shit and transmute it in a completely different way. Um, Maybe more aggression, more fuck it, I'm gonna do it. And we're like, oh my God, damsel in distress, help. What do we do? Versus them, it's like, oh no, fuck this, we gonna do something. And I think that that's where the little differentiation lies at. Um, but yeah, I'm hoping that this can get here because that'll be a nice chunk of change to go towards our eval here, which we need 3 bands on in order to pass. So let's see. Either way, we're safe. We got something. We lock in something. It's not like we won't have anything at all. And I'm actually utilizing ChatGPT to assist me with this trade. I am simply taking pictures of my entries and my charts and using it like an assistant to tell me where's the best place to put my trails, my stops, etc. And I'm just letting it know this is what we have so far. Literally, you probably can't see that, but yeah. Oh, that's interesting. It won't even let me as soon as I turn that, but it's probably because of the light. Okay, but this is what we have so far. But yeah. So let's see, well, what happens? We're up for 22. Y'all know I want to close. Everything in my gut wants to close like, bitch, close it, close it. But I'm trying to get the full thing out. And then my internet is acting crazy this morning. My chat GPT so fucking funny, y'all. So it says, okay, miss, I was about to close at plus 189, but now you're sitting at 400, sitting at 421. This is exactly why I was trying to separate the chart from the profit and loss. Yeah. Because I look at the P&L and be like, child, close it. But chat be like, look at the structure. Don't look at P&L. So I'm telling y'all, I'm literally flying the plane as I learn it. Okay, or flying the plane as I build it, however the fuck you go. What I see now, the market did what we were waiting for, broke the consolidation, printed a fresh low. It stayed below the 20 EMA, stayed below the 100 EMA, never reclaimed the micro range, which was this little range of sideways movement. It never claimed above there, so we're good, which is why I moved my stop there once it broke beneath here. Um, about your stop. Now I like moving it much more than I did earlier, not because you're up 398, because structure has advanced. Look at the sequence, consolidation, breakdown, new low, another lower high, another new low. So we got a lower high right here, and now we have a new low. So that's really good. You could even trail here now once it's passed, but for me, it's a little too tight. I'm gonna give it some more room to breathe. That gives you actual structure to trail behind. If it were my chart, I would not leave the stop way back at break even anymore. The market has earned a tighter stop. The blue stop around 4037-ish, which is this, where I am, that you were considering earlier is starting to make a lot more sense now. Why? Because if buyers can rally all the way back up there, they've reclaimed. Exactly. Anything above here is buyer's territory. Then you should not be coming way back here when I'm trying to get right here. It just don't make sense. Okay. Um, the thing I really noticed, look at your target, current price. You're only 20 points away. So we're not far from my TP now, you guys. And with us being so close to it, oof, my hand is falling asleep. I've been laying my arm weird looking at these damn charts. I'm in my bed, y'all. So give me a minute. Because I'm thinking of trailing to here. Okay, so let's see. Potential TP is $600. The remaining reward is getting smaller relative to what's already locked in. That's where trade management becomes personal preference. Exactly. So I'm thinking because we just made this higher low right here and we just broke it, we can confirm profits right here. So now I'm not going to lose no more than whatever the fuck that is. 520, and we just keep trailing. Let's see what we can get. I'm hoping it can just go to my TP, especially on this video. Would be nice for you all to see that. That'll be so cool. Let me, because we're so close now and we don't want no problems. I am not losing more than this. Confirm. Because we're so close to TP. I don't want it to go here and then pop up. No, we don't got time for that. Let's go. Boom. Closed. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. TP hit. Thank you, chat. We did it. And it's 2026, y'all. If y'all aren't using ChatGPT to help you with your framework and trading, taking pictures of your charts, pay the little $20 for that service because you can literally take pictures of your charts and let ChatGPT show you where you could be getting in and where you could, exit. My original TP was here, so I got a feeling it can make it to that pink line, but I'm satisfied with where we are at. We're gonna let it run for a little bit just out of curiosity to see if we can get down there. But let's look at the profits. Let's look at where we are. Listen, I'm good with that. Okay. After the loss I had yesterday, my loss I think was $310. This is why I don't lose more than 350. My 1% rule is no more than 500 a day. But just because I can lose 500 in a day doesn't mean I have to lose 500 in a day. That would be stupid. Do not do that. Okay? I just made $600 in a day right now. They're not doing that at somebody's job. Okay. If I had to work an 8-hour shift right now to make them same $600, I would have to make $75 an hour. Versus I just sat here in a matter of, I got in here, Right there on that count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, about 40 minutes, 40 to 45 minutes at the most, and made $600. So, still the fastest way I know how to make money. It's been the fastest way I know how to make money. I haven't learned another way that's faster than this way. And I've been on this shit's ass since about 2009, fresh out of high school. Okay. I graduated in '08. I found out about binary options in 2009. I've been teaching myself little by little here and there, dabbling in the information on and off ever since. Never collectively knowing much of any of it, never having the time to sit down and actually learn any of it. Just, oh, little piece here. Let's go on the chart and see what that looks like. Oh, divergence. Okay, let's learn that. Oh, trend lines. Okay, let's learn that. Oh, EMAs. Let's learn that. Over and over and over. You see why I got out where I got out? Because I didn't want this to happen. I ain't got time for this. A retracement back up like that would have gotten on my damn nerves right now. And that is too big of a candle to be going that way. So that's why I got out where I got out. And I'm happy with that. Okay. Yeah, we could have had it a little bit lower, but I would be a fucking fool to be crying over spilt milk like that, especially after my day yesterday. I was in pouty mode, y'all, like lips pouted, really upset about yesterday. And I could feel the revenge trader coming alive in me, but I was like, no. Um, I lost like maybe 314, 315. And I was like, no, we're not gonna go in there and lose more just because you're under 500. I'm not doing it. Let's just end it for the day and we'll look up a setup tomorrow. And I marked out everything last night. I said, if price can get me beneath this little weird zone right here, which it did, I entered right here, I knew that I would be able to go. Another reason why I was able to take it, and we're just going to go over it because you need to know the framework of my strategy if it's something you're interested in. And I'm just going to draw it out right quick. This on the 1 minute is a fair value gap. You're going to notice that my rules are fractal. They happen on the higher time frame, the lower time frame. It happens within each other. Like the higher time frame can have this exact framework. Then you'll go into the lower time frame and it's doing the same thing. Those are my favorite because it's telling you that they're on the same page. Now, if I go from the bottom to the very high of this, and that is that blue candle right there, and then the low just before it, that means that this is my ICC line, that green line or the pink line. Matter of fact, let's delete that because it aligns with the pink line perfectly. So let me just do it. Hold on. And I want to zoom in as best as I can because I really want you to see this. I am going from the bottom, the last break indication, to its high, that little blue candle. Yep, that's its high, to the very bottom that took it to that high. And then I extend the line across. And you see how that lower high lines up on that ICC line perfectly while also in this fair value gap? The moment I get a red candle to close beneath the high of the candle that created the lower high. And I know if you're new, you might not know what the hell I'm talking about. But to my traders, we are entering because we are making a lower high while on an ICC line within a fair value gap. Those are the rules. As soon as we broke out of here, because of that very pattern, that's what made me enter. Okay, I entered right here and we got out all the way to fuck down here. I've been seeing this little pattern work for the last 2 months now. Even while I've been learning this and not fully sure, I would say I think that this is going to drop because of this is the rules, this is the pattern. And I promise y'all, 9 times out of 10, it drops. Anytime that I'm losing a trade or that I've lost money on this setup, it's because of me. It was because I entered too soon, I entered too late. Something about my emotions got me out. But look at this. We retraced up in there, same thing. This is a fair value gap. I don't have to listen. I'm telling you what I'm seeing. This is a fair value gap. We are in that fair value gap. This is its low. We go to the very high. Not to, I know you want to go here, and you can, because that's still valid too. But you want to go to the most recent for the sake of what's happening now. Look at that. Look how it lined up so perfect. You go from the bottom of the indication to the next blue candle to the red candle just before that took you there. Go across. Look at that. Look at the lower high while in the fair value gap on this green ICC line. As soon as you get the candle next to it to go red, that's your entry. That's it. This is your entry. The moment that it came beneath here would have been my entry, honestly. But that's a little more aggressive. But look at it working out. TP is right here. Indication, correction, continuation. TP is right here, but you can always hold it because continuation and a break beneath the indication range is low means expansion. Anytime we break, like let's say price didn't want to come down and it broke above this high, which is why I tell you to mark the most recent high. If it would have broke above here, it means that structure has changed. A change of character has happened, and we are no longer in sales because price does not break structure unless it's turning around, period. And once you learn that, that's going to make all of this the more easier. I'm so happy that I was able to capture that trade for you all while on camera. I am going to end my day today. I am done. Um, that type of redemption is exactly what I was looking for. And I'm glad that I was patient and disciplined enough to not try to force it yesterday and just wait for a better setup today. These moments are the moments that I want to capture on this channel because I know looking back on them is going to help me realize exactly why I became such a bomb ass trader. You are literally witnessing or in the midst of an actual manifestation of mine. These are the breadcrumbs and the actual timeline leading into what it is that I am purposely recognizing myself to be while using my recognition method. If you don't know what that is, go to I am Tanisha on YouTube. T-E-N as in Nancy, I as in igloo, E as in Edward, C as in cat, I as in igloo, A as in apple. I am Tanisha. That is my mindset page. It is my recognition method and fucking frequency tactics that have gotten me to this space of discipline, this space of knowledge, comprehension, and execution. Don't say I ain't tell y'all nothing. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to keep pushing forward in my work because that is starting to introduce itself into my dreams and what I actually want out of life. So I'm appreciative for it, and I'm happy that you all get to witness it too. Later. Now, why would it do that? It's trying to look crazy. Like,